other people. Welcome to the revision of 82 book summaries in 7 days. And here we are starting from our initial journey where we have start our journey of read to lead with the aim of completing 32 book summaries in 30 days challenge. Here are the list of the 32 book summaries. Now let us go one by one each and every book. And I request you have paper, pen, and write down the notes. I'll be writing my notes in my along with you. Let us take paper and pen. Everyone take paper and pen. If you want, keep hydrated yourself. Take water. Keep hydrated. Take paper and pen. Now let us go for first book summary that we have covered in our journey. First book summary that we have covered is Atomic Habits. Let me go for Atomic Habits. What are the 3 lessons that we can take from the Atomic Habit? Every time we perform a habit, we execute a 4-step pattern. Write down the 4-step pattern in the Atomic Habits. First heading, write down Atomic Habits. And in that, write Q. I'm muting sorry. Okay. Write down Q, craving, response, and reward. We have seen the 4 steps pattern for performing any habit. If you want to form new habits, we should make them obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Write down these 4 steps also in the right side. Obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. These are the main 8 patterns that Atomic Habits cover by James Clear. Cue, craving, response, reward as a 4-step pattern for performing any new habit and making them obvious, making them attractive, making them easy, and making them satisfying. You can use a habit tracker as a fun way to measure your progress and make sure you don't fall off the wagon. So for this purpose only, we came up with the idea of daily task status, where we are doing what are the top 3 priorities of the day. So every day it will be coming around 6:30 a.m. So you can simply go to there and share your top 3 priorities of the day. Okay, that's what we have learned from Atomic Habits. What is cue, what is craving, what is response, what is reward? It is all available in the blog. I don't want to take much more time on that. You just write down the things, and after some time you reflect on that particular key areas. Whatever I am telling to write down on the paper, take them on the notes. After that, you research on that. Let us go to the second book. The second book that we have covered is The Secret. Let me go for there itself. The Secret, written by Rhonda Brain. In this lesson, write down the heading as in The Secret by Rhonda Brain. On the first book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Second book, The Secret by Rhonda Brain. In this book, the author given 3 powerful lessons. The law of attraction is one of the most prevalent principles in the world. So the author Rhonda Brain is focusing on the law of attraction. How to use the law of attraction is the question arises in the mind. So to use the law of attraction, you must think about what you want and not what you want to avoid. So write down this point. You must think about what you want to use the law of attraction. So there are 3 steps to achieve the law of attraction, which is nothing but asking, believing, and receiving. Write down these 3. Ask, believed, and received. These are the three ways, three steps to achieve the law of attraction. That's all about the secret book guides us. And there are lots of techniques, gratitude, forgiveness, lots of techniques are involved in this book. But I'm not going to cover all this book summary revision. In that revision, I'm not going to do that. Even if you want to go through the book summary, there is a blog in our side. You can simply go to that blog. I'll showcase the blogs also. Next, see the third book, Start with Why. Start with Why, written by Simon Sinek. Write down the heading as Start with Why by Simon Sinek. Start with Why by Simon Sinek. So in this book, the Simon Sinek given the powerful 3 lessons. If you want to inspire others, always communicate your why first. Communicate your why first. Write down, communicate your why first. Let us take an example. He has given the example of Apple. Before launching the iPods, Apple said one powerful tagline: 1,000 songs in your pocket. Many people sold the different types of iPods or music gadgets, but even though they didn't make that many sales, but Apple launched this one statement: have 1,000 songs in your pocket. The small single line, they stated the why first, then they have communicated that how it is going to help. That's how that made huge sales for the Apple. Now, second, let us see the second lesson. Excited employees are the best resource for any business. Write down in the notes. Excited employees are the best resource for any business. So similar way in the Apple also, each and every employee are very excited to work for Apple. That much strength they have built up in terms of employment. Second, let us see the third lesson. You don't need sleazy sales tactics when you start with why. You don't need sleazy sales tactics when you start with why. So there has been given like a powerful golden circle where why will be the center point, how will be the second circle, and third will be the what. Right, draw the 3 circles, concentric circles like a ripples. Center circle should be why, middle circle should be how, and third circle should be what. And if you solve this puzzle of golden circle, you will crack the puzzle. That's all about Start with Why. I will revise all these things again and after completion of 4 book summaries. Let us see the Psycho-Cybernetics written by Psycho-Cybernetics written by Maxwell Maltz. Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Sorry for pronunciation. Maxwell Maltz. In this book, I love the abbreviation of success given by the author. Success is defined as like this. Write down the abbreviation of success from this book. S stands for sense of urgency. U stands for understanding. C stands for courage. Another C stands for charity. E stands for esteem. S stands for self-confidence. Another S stands for self-acceptance. So success starts from sense of urgency. If there is no urgency, then the success will be delayed. First, you need to have sense of urgency. Second thing is understanding the thing. Whatever you are doing, you need to understand it properly. So you will be the second step of success. C should be the courage. Even though if you understand, even though there is a urgency, if you don't have courage, you will not hit the success very soon. So you need to have the courage to achieve the milestones. And the fourth one is charity. And charity means not like only giving money, it's like helping each others. Helping each others or contribution, you can say, uh, helping each other to grow and to make the success happen. And esteem should be high. Esteem means self-esteem. It should be high to achieve the success. Confidence, acceptance, all the key ingredients for a making recipe of success. So these are all the 4 book summary revision. Let me showcase the book summaries that we have covered at the time of October 1st to October 4th from the blog. I am showcasing the blog. I am going for the book summary, and I don't want to go entire book summary. I'll simply go to the conclusion. I will go to the conclusion. Let us see what does the conclusion says. From the Atomic Habits book, as we have seen that cue, craving, response, and reward, let us read the conclusion. A tiny change in your behavior will not transform your life overnight, but turn that behavior into a habit. If suppose you want to change your behavior, turn that behavior into a habit that you perform every day, and it absolutely can lead to big changes. Changing your life is not about making big breakthroughs or revolutionizing everything you do. Rather, it's about building a positive system of habits when combined deliver remarkable results. So this is all about. I'd like to leave you with one final piece of advice. Use habit stacking to introduce new behavior. Habit stacking means one habit upon another habit. So if you want to build a new habit, you could try stacking it on the top of an existing habit. Suppose you are going for brushing or you are going for bathing, that you do regularly. You need to stack the habit to bathing, or like which you do regularly. Even if you take drinking water, this is a habit. When you feel thirsty, you will have the water. Let us say you want to start meditating, but you are struggling to find the time. Try thinking about those things you do effortlessly each day, like drinking coffee in the morning or drinking water when you are feeling thirsty. Then just stack the new habit to the top. Whenever you drink the water, read yourself affirmations or something you can do as you are willing to do. Commit to meditating each morning when you finished your coffee and build the natural momentum that comes from a habit you already have. This is all about atomic habits. Let us see the book, The Secret. The Secret, written by Rhonda Byrne. The Secret is a book about the law of attraction, which basically says that when we believe in something and act in accordance with that belief, it will come true. So believe, act, and it will come true. Let us see the synopsis of this book. In this book, top 3 lessons are ask, believe, receive. Focus on what you want, not about how to prevent it, and apply the attraction law. Ask, believe, receive. ABR. ABR are a powerful formula that you can take from the Secret book. It's a universal truth that you attract what you are attracted to. If suppose you are attracting to social media, you are attracting to YouTube. So it is the universal truth that you attract in the same way. If suppose you are watching so many YouTube videos, if you come up with the producing, like creating YouTube videos, then definitely people will attract you. Means people get attracted to you. The Secret encourages people to visualize their desired outcomes to manifest them. Overcoming barriers and accomplishing goals requires faith in one's own potential to achieve. So it's all about the law of attraction and how the principles of ask, believe, receive works. Let us go for third book summary. Start with Why, written by Simon Sinek. Start with Why book is also come up with the beautiful lessons. Begin with the end result in mind. Always begin with the end result in mind. And manipulating the sticks doesn't work in the long run. if you are changing the offers, if you are coming with the different things, manipulating the sticks doesn't work in the long run. Like these are the sticks: price, promotions, fears, aspirations, peer pressure, novelty. Another lesson is work with the golden circle. That what we draw right now. Why should be the center, how should be the middle, and what should be the longer. Why? To identify why, write down the answers for these questions. Why does your company exist, or why does your job exist? Why do you get out of the bed in the morning? Why should anyone care? And how is an answering the next step of these answers? So if you are answering why your job exists, or why our group is existing, why our rising leadership is going on, to enhance wisdom, to enhance every day, to take actions, to become a leader. These are the things what we have set for intentions. And why do you get out of bed in the morning? That you need to fulfill the top 3 priorities that you set for the day. Why should anyone care you? Because you build that legacy. Whatever you say, why should anyone care you means the honesty, the values that you follow, that will be the thing answering you. And how it's differentiating how you do that. What is an organization related to that provides, like customer gets. Why is your heart's inner feeling? How your execution, and what is all about what customer is getting, or what your co-member is getting. So there are lots of examples given. So another thing, the golden circle is has a biological basis. Means they have given the connection of this golden circle with the brain, neocortex, limbic system, and how this thing related to business. And work with people who believe in your why. Work with people who believe in your why. There is no such thing that people don't connect with your why will stay for long term. Those who believe in your why, only they can stay with you for a long time. You can use the golden circle to build the trust also. And one more beautiful lesson I have learned from this is this particular lesson. Write down this lesson. Start with why like a Bill Gates, but know how like Steve Ballmer. Write down these two names, Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer. I also write down Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer. This is the powerful lesson that I learned from this book summary. So I have read this book. It is very powerful book. You can also have a hard copy and go through that once again if you have your time, and go means time and money over there. Start with why like Bill Gates, and know how like Steve Ballmer, and maintain the organization's message, that what we are doing in our culture. Develop a culture around your brand through symbolic communication. Like if you see the Volkswagen logo, you will easily recognize them. Or even you see any brand, if suppose F is inside the blue rectangle, white color F is there, you will see that it is a Facebook. That it created the symbolic connection. Develop a culture around your brand through symbolic connection. Don't lose sight of your original why. Fuel your how so why can prosper. Don't base your why on market research. All these things we have covered. So I'm taking so much time on this particular book. Why? Because if the why is not clear, whatever you do, it will go in water. The role of leader is not to come up with all the great ideas. Write down this one. This said by Simon Sinek. The role of a leader is not to come up with all the great ideas. The role of a leader is to create an environment in which great ideas can happen. So this is a powerful statement I want to share on this particular book summary. That is the reason I have waited till this time to complete the entire book summary. The role of leader is to not to come up with all the great ideas, is to create an environment in which great ideas can happen. So that's all about the book Start With Why, written by Simon Sinek. Let us go for the fourth book summary. Psycho-Cybernetics by Dr. Maxwell Maltz. In this book, the author given the powerful self-esteem tips, and let us see the lesson-wise lessons. Experience is important. Lesson number one is experience is important. As he is a doctor and he is a plastic surgeon, he realized that people would have plastic surgery, but their inner feelings and attitudes remain same. So he came across the cybernetics. What is cybernetics means? Cybernetics is the actions and requirements of the machines that allow them to complete tasks effectively. Write down the definition. Cybernetics is the actions and requirements of the machines that allow them to complete tasks effectively. Then he realized the powerful technique of psycho-cybernetics. So he has found that particular mechanism. So here he changed the success mechanism as I have defined the success mechanisms. Imagination and relaxation matters in terms of achieving success. Use rational thinking. What is rational thinking? He has provided 4 questions to ask yourself. You simply go through the 4 questions of rational thinking. Write down rational thinking as of now on paper. Then afterwards, you can research on that. Then 5th habit is happy habits breed success. This is the one that we have learned in the mind map. So sense of direction or urgency. Maintain your personal goals and focus. Focus is important rather than goals. Everyone set the goals, but only few people set the focus to achieve the goal into the reality. Understanding. Try to separate fact from fiction. We all experts in visualization, but make that fact instead of dreaming. Like if suppose I dream 1,000 crores within 1 month, it's not possible. I can visualize, but fact will be the thing, how much you put effort, that only it will come to you. So understand that your goals, what you can achieve as a realistic fact, including accepting your errors, correcting them. Courage. Have the courage to act on goals, believe that to make them reality. Charity. Start by treating others even more kindness than you currently do. Whatever you are doing, if suppose some negative act happened and it might hurt you, at that time how you are treating others is the most important. Suppose you are in anger, and if you treat that angriness to, if you show that angriness to others, then the same will come back to you. So at that time how do you treat others is with more kindness is most important. That is what charity or contribution. Treat others with kindness. Esteem means have a healthy picture of who you are. So it's not about how you are appearing physically. It's about how you are containing the inner content. If you can appreciate your own strengths, you can appreciate your other people. So self-confidence will grow, more successful experiences. Acceptance, accept yourself for you, who you are. Even though you have strengths, even though you have weakness, even though you have threats, accept yourself. That is the key to achieve the success. Avoid emotional scares, remove bad conditioning, find the good in everything. Small successes will make your life better. I want you to write down these 7 needs, which is most important in the psycho-cybernetics book. Let us write down these 7 needs. What are the 7 needs that you should aim to fulfill to better your well-being? Write down. Love is the first. Security, creative expression, recognition, new experiences, self-esteem, positivity about the future. These are the 7 needs every human being is looking for. First one is love. If there is no love in any relationship, then there will be conflicts. And security. If there is no security, there will be no trust. And the third one is creative expression, expressing yourself in the creative way. Recognition. If there is no recognition, sometimes inferiority comes into the picture. New experiences. Everyone is striving to have the new experiences. That is also need. Self-esteem means having the belief or having the acceptance of themselves. This will help you to balance. If suppose someone prizes you or someone scolds you, you need to stay balanced. That will come if you improve your self-esteem. Positivity about the future. So if you don't have the positivity towards your future, then you will always think whether it will work or not, whether this help me or not. These things happens. So this is also needed for aiming to better well-being. So these are the 7 needs that we learn from this book, Psycho-Cybernetics. So these are the 9 lessons. Experience is important. Change your success mechanisms. Imagination and relaxation matters. Use rational thinking. Happy habits breed success. Follow the 7 abbreviation letters of success. Avoid emotional scares. Remove bad conditioning. Find the good in everything. Small successes will make your life better. These are the 3 points you need to remember. The story you tell yourself about your personality affects you how you can act. Okay, as we have seen success and everything. So you can share positive affirmations that you want to tell or feed yourself. Thank you so much for attending today's session. We will see the another set of book summaries by tomorrow. We will share the learnings in the task status and grow every day. Let us share in the grow everyday topic. We will share these lessons, whatever we have learned. So I hope so. I have cleared all the 4 book summaries. Now let us see that 3 minutes questionnaire. If you have any question, I'm ready to answer on this time.
Yeah, Akhil, can you repeat atomic habit
Sorry?
lessons? Can you repeat atomic habit 3 learnings?
Yeah,
Atomic habit.
atomic habits. Let me share again. I hope so my screen is getting visible. There are
Yes.
there are 8 things to take care of creating a habit. Okay. First thing is cue, craving, response, reward. These are the 4 steps pattern to build a habit, a new habit. If suppose you want to build a new habit, there should be a cue, craving, response, and reward. If suppose, let us take an example of doing meditation. Especially doing meditation is a cue. Craving is like how much readiness or requiredness that you have. Let us see. I am going to drink water when I feel thirsty. This is general behavior I am having. So the cue is you need to set like I will do meditation after drinking water. This is a cue. Craving means you are craving for more and more for doing that same activity again and again. Response means after doing meditation, what is the response you are going to get? You feel that inner healing, or you feel that more connectivity or more focus. These are the responses. And the rewards you should set like if I do this habit, like after drinking water meditation, you need to set some reward. If there is no reward, then the habit will not go for long run. So that is the 4-step pattern. And these 4 steps, how to set, he had made them, make them obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. These are the 4 criterias or 4 conditions, you can say. 4 conditions he said, means James Clear shared in the book Atomic Habits. Make it obvious means it is obvious that you drink water and you make it after doing drinking water you can do meditation. After that, make it attractive. So if you do whenever you drink water, make it some attractiveness to add into the meditation. Like I'll go for walking, I'll go for meditation in terms of pranayama, I'll do different asanas. That you can make it as attractive. Make it easy. And if you set like hours of task, it will not be easy. Make it 2 minutes to 3 minutes meditation after drinking water, and make it satisfying. It should satisfy your inner core. That's what he offered in the Atomic Habits. And after this, he said that habit tracker, how do you track, or habit stacking, how do you build the stacking of habits? So this is all about the atomic habits. If you want, I'll go for again /1 by 32.
Very nice. It's very helpful.
Yeah, you can simply go to this blog. You have already access of this blog. Only for paid members, I have given this, and I'm maintaining the privacy of that. So Atomic Habits, you can simply go through this book if you want.
Okay.
You'll get more and more lessons from there. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining, and see you in tomorrow's session with another set of book summaries. If you have any queries, you can message me in the WhatsApp. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks, Akhil. Thanks.